Hello, my Automotive family. I hope you're all doing fine. Today we'll talk about some speculations roaming around that Tesla smartphone is finally going to overtake Apple iPhone. Well, Elon Musk tends to gravitate between brilliant and crazy, making him a lot of fun to watch if you aren't an investor. That is, investors have way too many moments where they may regret their stakes in Musk's companies, given he makes their related securities and several cryptocurrencies far more volatile than they otherwise would be. However, one recent rumor that Musk has been emphasizing is the creation of a Tesla phone with a unique feature set. The phone makes a lot of sense given where Tesla is going, particularly as a hedge against Apple's rumored electric car. Let's first have a look at Tesla's Apple problem. Tesla and Apple have a similar approach to their respective markets, and both enjoy similar advantages. Apple was built by a charismatic leader, Steve Jobs, and Elon Musk had done a better job of marrying Jobs' unique approach to management and product creation than Tim Cook. Both companies have impressive brand loyalty with their customers, exact market valuations, and several large companies gunning for them. Tesla doesn't do much marketing and has a history of poor quality control. While Apple has reduced its marketing substantially, it still essentially leads its market in this regard, and Apple tends to set the bar in terms of product quality. However, there is a very high correlation between iPhone users and Tesla buyers. So if Apple brings out a car that's highly integrated into the Apple ecosystem, it can take a substantial share from Tesla. Of all the coming challenges to Tesla, Apple represents the greatest threat due to extreme customer loyalty, visibility, and a sizable marketing budget. Apple's reserves make it a frightening future competitor to Tesla. Finally, smartphones are becoming keys to the new Tesla cars, and they are already integrated somewhat with Tesla's in-car audiovisual technology. Apple would have a leg up with that integration and could break the interoperability with Tesla while driving Apple users from Tesla cars. This last is probably pushing Musk to consider using his phone. Coming to the Tesla phone. The rumored phone is expected to have Qualcomm's high-end Snapdragon 8 series solution, colors that match Tesla car colors, operate better as a car key for Tesla autos than any other phone, and this is the iffy part, connect to Starlink. This last is iffy because typically getting a smartphone to connect to a satellite requires a large antenna and far more powerful radio. However, if they could get it to work, it would provide a vast unique advantage to Tesla phone users who could get relatively high bandwidth connections years before 5G is available to them. The better path would be to put the satellite connectivity into the car, which could better conceal the large antenna, and then have the phone connect through the car when a 5G network was unavailable or when you want to watch a movie to get around data caps. Then the car gets an always-on satellite connection for remote operation and to report on attempted thefts on parking lot damage more reliably. Last but not least, with smartphones becoming keys to cars, a Tesla phone could be further integrated with your Tesla car. For instance, it could have dedicated buttons to lock, unlock, locate the vehicle, and scream for help using the car's external speakers to get attention. The phone would also help the car locate you if you had the autonomous feature and wanted it to pick you up, which would be particularly handy for those of us who forget where we park. If Elon Musk is more visionary than Tim Cook was with the Apple Watch, he'll make those features configurable so they could work with other cars, and the phone could be a foot in the door to getting those people to buy Tesla's automobiles. Oh, and as a side note, a Tesla smartwatch to work with a car might even be more interesting, but haven't heard a rumor of that yet. As far as making a phone that worked out of the box, remember that Qualcomm helped Apple with the first iPhone, and they've become far more capable since then. With Qualcomm's help, Tesla starts with market-leading phone technology and would need to add the car features, which they are certainly more than capable of doing. A brief look at the appearance of Tesla's smartphone. A spine-like fin that runs from the top to the bottom of the gadget, which has a glossy red finish, is a tribute to Tesla's instantly recognizable design DNA. The device's carbon fiber speaker grills add sportiness, while the notch for the front camera is odd, like the front grille of a Tesla Model S or X. Instead of a boxy form, the smartphone sports a rounded style comparable to Tesla automobiles, with a curved display on the edges. Overall, the Tesla Model P smartphone prototype appears luxurious and even in 2021 is nothing like existing phones in the market. But how can a Tesla smartphone overtake an Apple iPhone? Talking about assembly and manufacturing, Apple imports many parts from different companies, even its competitor Samsung. But if we see the track record of Tesla, they will manufacture the whole mobile on their own. However, building a plant for making phones is quite different from EV plants. The company might also examine a careful passageway by contracting out a few batches at the beginning of the startup. Moving on to have a look at certain features. The camera setups of the two phones are remarkably similar based on concepts floating around. However, the latest and most powerful iPhone, the iPhone 13 Pro, has 3 lenses at the back. On the other hand, the Tesla Model Pi has been shown to have 4. The iPhone takes excellent snapshots, including wide lens photos, but the Model Pi can do more. For example, you can point the Tesla Model Pi phone in the starry sky and click the high quality and high resolution images without the need for long exposure. You can also use one lens to take a picture while another lens captures a video front. At this stage, the iPhone is popular for its notched screen that houses the front camera and other sensors, while other phone makers have tried different designs like a punch camera. The Model Pi comes with neither a notch nor a punch. It has a screen continuous and pleasing to look at. Tesla has put the camera under the screen. Wow! But what the iPhone lacks is the fingerprint scanner. Confused? Just relax. You'll be able to unlock your Tesla phone by placing your finger on one part of the screen, which is a very convenient method. iPhone has a textured matte glass back that is susceptible to cracking when dropped, but if you go for a protective cover, Apple's prominent logo at the back will get hidden. The Tesla Model Pi has a prominent logo at the back as well, but the phone can change color based on sunlight. This is due to the photochromic coating. The iPhone charges through a port or wirelessly, with complaints rampant about how slow the latter is compared to other flagship phones, while wireless charging has not been confirmed for the Pi phone. It will include embedded solar panels. This is not difficult for Tesla to achieve as it has a solar panel production facility. Apple tried continuously to enhance the iPhone processor every year. Although the improvements have not been earth-shattering for the past few years, the most advanced iPhone has the A15 Bionic chipset with one more extra GPU in their flagship model phone. On the other hand, Tesla has not released the details of the upcoming processor. It's an open secret that Tesla Mobile will have a powerful processor because the Model Pi will be used to mine cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is not the only reason the Model Pi will need a powerful processor, as it's also going to use neurotechnologies from Musk's Neuralink, which tries to read signals from the human brain by implanting chips inside the human body. This technology will help to correct some health issues and can potentially help people with speech impediments put their thoughts into words. The iPhone 13 was rumored to be equipped with satellite connectivity, but that didn't happen. However, the Model Pi will be able to connect to Tesla's Starlink satellite service for a high-speed internet connection. Moreover, SpaceX is interested in providing some services related to telephone, while the service details are not yet known. There is no doubt the Pi phone will benefit from it. It might mean that you don't need to purchase a SIM card anymore to work the Pi integration with other Tesla products. The iPhone has a Tesla app which many Tesla car owners use to control their vehicles remotely. The iPhone's operating system is not within Tesla's control. The app remains a third-party owned app which restricts some features. The Tesla Model Pi will come with tighter integration with Tesla vehicles and other products. However, people are looking forward to the launch of Tesla's new phone, designed and carefully crafted by Tesla and Starlink. Tesla's first smartphone is highly expected to bring a revolutionary impact in the phone universe. It would undoubtedly include a slew of new features which would definitely be hard to come by in other devices. Therefore, Tesla's CEO assures the public that the wait for the phone will be well worth it. Do subscribe to our channel and be sure to check out more of your favorite content here. So, can the Tesla smartphone be a game changer? Do you really think that the Tesla smartphone will overtake the Apple iPhone? And most importantly, when can we expect Elon Musk to make an official announcement and make it available for purchase? Do share your thoughts with us in the comments below.